Hello, you all out there in YouTube land. This is your girl Sandy, aka Simply Love. And I'm here to do a little small mini video. As I said, we're going to be talking about sex, love, joy, and happiness. And I pulled a card for each one of those to describe the meaning of what's going to be going on with you for this mid-January 2016 year. Okay. I just got this message through my guides to do, so I'm doing it. And I actually, by the end of the month, I have another surprise for you guys. When I do my monthly for February, I'll have a special. I want to do a special also, and some giveaways. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe so you can get into the giveaways. And if you look at my previous videos, you see I give away a lot of things. I like to do that. That makes me feel good. And readings, things like that, giveaways, jewelry, just different things that I just give away sometimes, when the spirit hits me to do that, I do. So stay tuned for that. And I'll make the announcement on my February 2016 videos for that. Okay, so just stay tuned. It'll be coming out. But I'm here to do, like I said, part 2 of sex, love, joy, and happiness. And this is going to be for the sign of Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. You water barriers and you air benders. You govern two worlds there, the water and air. So, you got a lot on your shoulders, Aquarius. Now, remember, this is just a general reading, okay? So, it only going to apply to some, not to all. These things work in cycles. What I say to some of your Aquariuses that may identify with this today, maybe next month it might identify with another group of Aquariuses. It just depends on what Aquariuses we're talking about and who is in this certain cycle period of the reading. Sorry about that. Okay, now I'm going to use the cards here. I'm going to pull one card from each deck, one for sex, one for love, one for joy, and one for happiness, okay? And we'll see what happens then. Now, I'm going to just shuffle the cards for the sex. Let's see what's going on with you, Aquarius, sexually wise. Oh, part 2. You already know. I made the announcement. To you, so you're aware. Like I said, these cards are the same ones I used before with the sexual content on it. So if you're sensitive to that kind of stuff or whatever, you might want to just turn it off. But it's just going to be selecting one card. And we're just going to be talking in general, and you can locate my information below on the in the description box if you care to have a personal private reading with me. My new phone number is 484-832-9534. That's the new number because I was talking on Wi-Fi and I found that to be a little difficult. I mean, the calls are okay, but I don't want to have any type of interruptions when I'm talking to my customers, and I found that to be, I live near an airport, and when the planes go by, it can interrupt the service, my Wi-Fi service, because I can talk for free over Wi-Fi. So I just got a regular, phone, and you can contact me on that number, and I'll put it in the description below also. And that way we don't get any interruptions. And if you're out of the country, you can reach me on Skype. I'll have my Skype address in the description below, okay? All right, now let's get on with your reading. I want to pick the first card, which is sex, for you Aquariuses out there. I'll show you the card. And it is... If it was a card deck, it would be like the 3 of spades, and spades are swords. So these cards are from a different country, but it's the 3 of swords. 3 of swords. Okay. Either some of you Aquariuses, take this camera off of me and put it here so you can see. I don't know if it's getting any light or not. For some of you Aquariuses, you have a mate you may have that are connected to somebody, or girlfriend boyfriend situation. There's jealousy going on. Um, um, they may be possessive. They may even fight for it, like your possession. Some of you that are attached to someone. He or she, man or woman, it depends on what Aquarius we're talking about, men or women, because we're talking about both. Somebody could there might be a situation where there's three people involved, and somebody might get somebody might get caught. I'm sorry. Somebody might get caught with this other person if they're involved in a three-way relationship. And there's also where a situation for some of you Aquarius is where you're willing to fight over somebody to get somebody. It's like you're willing to fight over it to get it and to keep them for yourself. So you'll be willing to fight, almost like I said, almost like a possession. You look at some of the Aquariuses may look at it like a obsession, and to some of you Aquariuses who you dating is looking at it like an obsession, and you don't kind of like it because it's too clingy, and you don't like clinginess. You don't like nobody to interfere with your freedom. If somebody interferes with your freedom, you will drop them. I mean, you might not go, just automatically drop them, and just say, forget you. It's a matter of time. It's going to be a time span going by. They're going to be thinking all the while. See, what Aquarius does is they think a lot. When they start thinking, and you got to watch them, because that's when the process of elimination is coming in. Like, they're just going to, after a while, just slowly back you off from them. They don't really like to be the ones that say, I'll leave you, but they will. But it'll take some time when they do drop that bomb on you about leaving you, or, telling you. It depends on the stablism of the relationship, too, of the person. Because if they're not stable, say if they're jealous and they're like possessive and all this kind of stuff and willing to fight or try to do something to get back at you because you don't want them anymore, those are the ones you want to kind of be careful of, and you have to think and come up with a plan to get rid of them. Those types, if you have those types, I'm picking up, a lot of that from some of you Aquariuses. And for some of you Aquariuses out there, you're unsatisfied with this person sexually. They're not, they're not fulfilling you sexually. So some of you Aquariuses might be, who is in a relationship, might not even be having sex with the partner that you're with. And some of you may be just going through the motions. I'm picking up some of you just are going through the motions of sex. And again, another warning: there's three people, and somebody's getting caught too. For some of you Aquariuses, not all of you. Some of you who are in a relationship, and there's three people involved here, because their swords are three. That's three. And swords are a mental. Swords they cut through things. So somebody's looking in at whatever you're doing. Could be somebody being, snooping, could be somebody that's like just sneaky and looking around or following you, seeing what you're doing. This could be a person. For some of you, it could be somebody. If you're a married couple, it could be somebody where whoever it is cheating. They might have somebody following you. So you got to be careful, especially if you're married, because if you have a lot of things together, you know how that goes in divorce court if it ends up in divorce. So be careful. Be careful how you do things. Or if you're married, you're not really, shouldn't be doing this type of thing. And anybody that gets involved with a married person shouldn't be doing this type of thing. But for those who are single, or maybe have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, I'm going to put it a little bit like this. There's no boundary set, maybe, for some of you who are, or maybe are in a relationship with somebody. There may not be any boundary set. Because if there's no boundary set, that's what makes a man kind of like go after other women. They like to thrill the chase. They like boundaries. They like for you to set up some boundaries for yourself. So that way they respect you because they feel like you respect yourself. So a lot of you that are in just a relationship with somebody, you need to watch that, because if you set no boundaries, and you can be possessive and obsessed all you want to, they're going to leave you. After a while, they're going to leave you because you set no nothing. You just want to be with that person, and you know what go down. You may be desperate, you may be a possessive, obsessive type person, and you may be feeling like there's nobody else for you. You may have issues. Whoever's dealing with the Aquarius, you know, the Aquarius partner, you may have an issue with your self-esteem. You may have low self-esteem. You can't have that being with an Aquarius. You have to be adventurous. You have to be confident within yourself. You have to be your own go-getter, and you have to be creative, because that's Aquarius. They're creative go-getters. And some of them, if we're talking on the negative side or whatever, talking to some Aquariuses, you may be doing this. There may be something because of your relationship why this is going on. Okay. There's definitely, for some of you, that you're in a situation where it's 3 people involved. Some of it's not your fault. Some of it, you know, like I said, because of jealousy, envy, somebody's peeking around, somebody's being nosy. You're going out on somebody because of a reason, if it's a couple relationship, because you're not married. I mean, if you just coupled off with somebody, you know, you're not married to that person. That person can really actually do whatever they want to do. I'm just going to keep it real. They can, unless you set some boundaries and say, hey, I don't want this relationship unless, you know, we plan on being married or being exclusive as a couple. That's what I'm saying. People, you ones that are in this type of situation where you are just with somebody and you're not married and you don't have any kind of boundary set for the relationship, male or female, you're opening up the doors for somebody else to take this person. Okay, that's all I have to say about that for some of you. Now I want to shuffle some cards again for you, and this is going to be for your love. Let's see what they say about your love. Excuse me, I do have allergies, and I do not mean to, you know, sound like that sometimes. I have allergies so bad, so I just can't help when I'm around people or something. I have to, you know, make that sniffling sound or whatever it is, but I'm sorry. This is entailing men and women. You may see more women on here than men, but this is like for men and women both. Okay, when we're talking about love here, this is going along with the sex part too, because it may throw some things in there about sex, your sexuality. What can you do? What can you improve? Things like that. I got these cards online. They're called Sacred Sexual Enlightenment Oracle cards, Wisdom Oracle cards. Okay. All right. So let me pick one out of there for you guys, and I'm going to put on my glasses. And it says for you, light channel. This is for you Aquariuses. You can see that light channel. Okay. See your body as an open channel of light. Ground your sexual energy into Mother Earth while breathing it up through the light. So sacred, so powerful, so healing. Again, see your body as an open channel of light, Aquarius. Ground your sexual energy into Mother Earth while breathing it up through the light. So sacred, so powerful, so healing. So ground yourself, enjoy your sexuality, There's nothing wrong with it. In some cases, you want to be careful when it comes to a marriage, though. You know, you don't want to indulge yourself in any kind of marriage situation. That way, you don't want to go. Okay, that's dangerous. That stuff come back to haunt you. Things like that. You know, unless they're divorced or something like that, that's different. Okay, now we're going to look into the joy part of the reading. Let's see what joy they have for you, Aquarius, with the romantic cards. Let's see what kind of joy. Oh, here's one that wants to pop out. Okay, and this one in your joy section is saying, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, and that was for you, Aquarius. So think positive regarding your romantic situation. You have to think positive. You have to be optimistic, which is thinking positive. Think good thoughts. Have good thoughts about your love life. So, and positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so you got to think positive. It's coming. You think positive for some of you, not all of you. For some of you that are already together, it could be a closer bonding. You're bonding closer if you think positive about the relationship. Some of you that are single, you can think positive, knowing that there's going to be somebody good coming to you. Think good. Bring it about in your dreams. When you dream at night, when you meditate, bring on what you feel as though you need and want, and it shall come to you. Okay. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what they have for you for your happiness. Okay, let's see what word they given to you for your happiness. Okay. And this is the Eyes to Your Soul Oracle cards. Just let me, one more time, one more little shuffle here, and then I get to that. Okay, so for you, Aquarius, look through the mist, find the mystery. Kind of like reminds me of you know, that look and find out what's going on here. There's some deception sexually wise. There may be another person involved. For some of you Aquarius out there, this could be you too. For some of you, there's three-way relationship you're involved in. So you need to look through the mist and find a mystery. Look through the mist, some of you Aquarius, and find that mystery. If it's got something to do with you, if it's something that you don't know about, because I'm thinking that some of you already know that you're in a relationship with somebody else that has somebody or with somebody. Some of you may not, some of you Aquarius may not know that, and they want you to, you know, they want you to investigate, look into the mystery, find out what's going on. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your sexuality. There's nothing wrong with sex at all. It just depends on the situation. Like I said, for some of you that are out there, you may have a boyfriend and girlfriend, and some of you, like I said, are not satisfied in the bedroom with your partner at all. There's something else that you're wanting and needing, and they're not able to give it to you. So they're sneaking off and doing something with someone else, even if they may have somebody else. They, you know, just they want that fulfillment, and if you're not giving it to them, they're going to go somewhere else for it. And that's anybody. That's what anybody would do. So for that situation, I could say that you can just buy videos and you know, sexual videos, and they have some to teach you different techniques, stuff like that, that go on to bed. If you want to save your relationship or your marriage or something like that, you can always, you know, go online or and find or go to counseling, things like that, to find out how can you improve your sex life with your mate, and talk about it to each other. Some of you may want to talk about it. For some of you, it's just over with. You know, some of you, once you find out, this thing is just going to be over with. Some of you want it over with. You just haven't said anything yet. Some of you are under somebody that's very possessive and obsession, and they don't want to give you up regardless if you want to give them up or not. They don't want to go, and they have issues. That's somebody you got that has some issues, and you're going to have to confront those issues one day, or just keep on being unhappy or being in a relationship, whatever it may be. Okay, so that's all I have for my beautiful Aquariuses out there, us beautiful Aquariuses out there. And I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for your likes. I thank you for your comments. I thank you for your sharing my videos, and I also thank you for subscribing. So if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead down and hit the subscribe button, and become a subscriber. Like I said, I got a few things that I'm going to be giving away, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you what it's going to be in my videos to come for February 2016. So be looking out for that. So subscribe so you can jump in and be a winner of those things. I give away a lot of stuff sometimes, so I'll let you know what that is in February. In some of the videos, I don't think I said that, because I didn't expect the things to come in that I got to give away so soon. They was telling me it was going to take longer, but it came in today, so I am mentioning it today. I'm just going to put out one short video about it for the ones that did not see it, or didn't, you know, the ones, the prior videos I already made already, and I'm just going to be shooting these out tomorrow sometime. I'm not sure, tomorrow or the next day. So, my airbenders, my water barriers, have a nice one, and I hope you enjoyed part 2 of Sex, Love, Joy, and Happiness. And I wish you all that and some. Love you all. Take care. And love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. And I will talk to you later. Bye bye. See you next month.